not a severe problem unless you have really bad myopia.
Oh yes, especially I think I've read a report somewhere Asians do have higher chances of getting myopia compared to other countries. So that's what I know.
At approximately 80%, Singapore is believed to have the highest rate of myopia in the world. Myopia is an issue so common in Singaporean society that it has become the norm. When someone wears glasses, we do not assume anything about that person because people with that trait are actually the majority here. The high rate of myopia can be attributed to three main reasons. Firstly, Singapore's intense work ethic, which after 50 years has moved the island nation from third to first world. Secondly, Singaporean children spending 3.05 hours outdoor per week. And lastly, more time spent on education and office work. Recently, concern has been raised over the increased time being spent indoors, as children are lacking exposure to outdoor lighting, which is around 100 times as powerful as artificial indoor lighting.
Other than blindness, I think the other common problem besides myopia would be astigmatism.
Good question. It may be a sign of diabetes and stuff like that, but by itself, you fall down a lot if you can't see it. It's okay.
For those with a high degree of myopia, which is defined at 600 degrees or worse, affecting 30% of myopes, there is a tenfold risk of other medical complications such as retinal detachment. According to an NUS study, other conditions worsened by myopia include posterior vitreous detachment, also known as PVD, which refers to the vitreous humor separating from the retina, and also retinal degeneration and even permanent blindness. With Singapore having an increase of myopic cases in Singapore, youths will then be more likely to inherit these conditions. These medical risks run alongside various other inconveniences resulting from wearing glasses daily. Although there are so many myopic people within our society, the lack of public or government attention towards myopia as a general public health issue, ironically, due to its widespread prevalence, has caused the issue to remain largely overlooked. Do you know that you, the public, play a big role in tackling the issue of myopia? You are the people most affected by myopia and the people who can most effectively mitigate the problem through your own actions.
Oh yes, of course. When kids are young, I think parents should basically cultivate good eye care habits.
We try. I got kids. I try and tell them to do the normal computer and all of that. Show them with the distance, but you don't listen.
Parents play an especially important role in preventing widespread myopia by inculcating good eye care habits in their children. This is because childhood is the period when parents can best inculcate lifelong eye care habits, meaning that parental involvement at this stage would be the most effective. In Singapore, 65% of children start playing with electronic devices before they turn 3, and children spend an average of 3.05 hours outdoors weekly. Parents are simply not taking enough consideration with regards to the negative effects of myopia and its causes.
At my age, a bit difficult. I try to take it's like supplements and things like that, right? But no, I think it's been too late for me.
I try to, I'm wearing contacts, but as much as possible, I try to, when I go out, I try to put on UV glasses to prevent the sun from my eyes.
The most surefire way to prevent myopia among youths, as you know, is for parents to monitor their children to ensure the development of good eye care habits. These good eye care habits include taking an eye break for 20 seconds every 20 minutes by focusing on a distant object at least 6 meters away. Doing near work with good ambient lighting. Ensure adequate rest by getting at least 8 hours of sleep a day. Most importantly, spend as much daytime outdoors as possible. Myopia is indeed a problem which seems almost impossible to tackle. However, as long as everyone, especially parents, start paying more attention to their child's eye care habits, we will be able to make a difference. What are you waiting for? Start now before this becomes uncontrollable.